Hello everyone, we are going to talk about operation and scale for workbench tool. Usually at fab, we let all equipment auto run, running wafer by themselves. It can avoid MO, mistake operation. So we let the equipment auto run as possible as we can. But sometimes the auto line perhaps get trouble, so the auto run system fail, and we got to run the wafer as possible as we can. So to learn and understand and practice with the manually operate to run, it's necessary to know. And even we can use this scale, the manually operate, to execute troubleshooting. For example, to select recipe and put the wafer, then we run start, and the run stop to end the wafer run completely. Then use the IBA dry start command to let IBA dry start to dehydrate the wafer. Even we can use the robot move command to move robot left, go right, go up, go down, to move the wafer safely and properly. Roll in the wafer and roll out the wafer. Also the important command is the basic knowledge and use it with troubleshooting very often. So to know the manual operation is very important, and you need to learn it, then you can operate it. And the logon level is very basic but very important. Few people to know this is very important. Why? I'll show you later. For example, the label 1 label is just for the operator. The operator job is let equipment auto run with the wafer. So it's very easy to let the system auto run. have auto run condition. OP just select the recipe and push the run. It's an easy job. So the level 1, it usually only can control the select recipe, run start, run stop, and load and unload. Very basic, simple command. And level 2 for PIE engineer, process integrate engineer. The PIE engineer usually doesn't know about very well with the equipment, but the old-fashioned PIE engineer is very familiar with the equipment, because the old-fashioned PIE engineer worked as a process engineer or an equipment engineer before. So some old-fashioned full of experienced PIE engineer, not just only level 2, but usually the PIE engineer now only know the integrate several process, so they don't know about the equipment very well. So the level 2 plan is fine. Level 2 is a very easy operate and to check out the data log to find something out. Just that, a simple operate and the data logger check out. And level 3 for the process engineer. The only important thing is recipe. For the process engineer, they have to edit the recipe So the level 3, including the recipe edit and the easy operate start and the easy data log to see. And level 4 for the junior engineer, including the level 1, level 2 and level 3. Level 4, adding the function to operate equipment, more command, just like the robot and the manual operation with the tanks, robots, and the setting equipment parameter. Setting equipment parameter just like the temperature and the flow rate and sequence. The operation mechanical sequence. The level 5, including the level 1 to level 4 function. The level 5 for the senior engineer. It can do the robotics, and the most serious parameter setting. Some function can override, or you can say bypass, some interlock. Override, bypass, some interlock. As he doing the troubleshooting or the maintenance. The level power only for the vendor or the dealer. The local vendor on site comes to factory to help engineer to take care of some serious issue. They have to edit some very important parameter. The parameter is so important to change the batch. Even the whole process changed. It will affect the yield. So the level power only for the vendor obviously cannot let factory engineer, even the operator, PIE, PE, EE, to edit this important parameter to avoid whole bench function shift to let the yield low down. Finally, the level factory, like the name, only for the maker, the factory maker. This can change everything, even the basic sequence of the running with product. So it also just can let factory maker person to into this level to edit the bench tool condition. So now you know you cannot let operator to into the level 3. Perhaps the operator changed the recipe. No one knows. And you cannot let the process engineer to get in the level 5 to change the machine important parameter or bypass, override the interlock. Even cannot let process engineer to do the robotic. And level power and level factory cannot let factory person to know, because into this level you can change anything, everything, to let the bench capacity shift. Maybe you will get, then you may get very low yield after changing. So the low gun level is very important. More than you thought. Okay. Now let's talk about the monitor data and the alarm log. Is to let us to investigate incident with some lawyer issue or mechanical issue. You can check the monitor data just like time and the monitor name. For example, how much temperature, how much pressure, how much flow rate. We got the time, name, and value. We can do some investigate with the incident. And the alarm log is the most important log. The time, the alarm name, what kind of alarm, and the alarm description and the remark. We can check the alarm, the time, and the name. Then we know what happened that time. So we can do the investigate incident action with checking the monitor data and the alarm log. It's very useful and very basic. Okay, let's see you next time.